Hey everybody, today we're going to be going through how to access the best rune farm without Varre. So if you started the game and ended up killing Varre because he called you maidenless, you won't have to worry because you still will be able to access this rune farm. In this video, I'll be going step by step showing you exactly how to get there. So let's get started. What we're going to need to do first is access the Grand Lift of Dectus. To do this, we're going to need two halves of a medallion. The first one being located at the fort here. Once you kill this enemy, we'll turn around and head up the ladder. The first half of the medallion will be located at the top. The other half of the medallion can be located in the building beside this site of grace here. Once inside the building, go to the left and you'll find a ladder. The other half of the medallion will be located at the top. Now we'll head back to the Grand Lift to access a new area of the game. We'll go ahead and access our map and head down the path to the next site of grace. In this section here, be sure to use the small path just above my cursor to get to this next site of grace. After resting at this site of grace here, we'll carry on down the road and you will encounter a boss. You don't have to fight this boss, you can run right past him. And right here is where you're going to have to actually fight a boss to enter the capital. Now we'll make our way through the capital and you'll have to face two bosses at the end. First one being Godfrey First Elden Lord and then Morgwyn. After you defeat Morgwyn, a site of grace will appear. But the first thing we're going to want to do is go over here, head up the stairs, and go ahead and interact with this. It'll say you won't be able to enter. What you want to do now is head back to the site of grace, rest at it, and Melina will then reward you with the rolled medallion. Now that you have the rolled medallion, we'll head over to the Grand Lift of Rolled. To get here, we'll go back to the Avenue Balcony site of grace. We'll head up the stairs and then take a left. There will be some strong enemies located on the stairs here. I just spawned my ashes to distract them. You can just run right past them and then head inside here. We'll go ahead and take the lift. Now for this section, you are able to just crouch run and get past these knights very easily. We'll continue carrying on down the road. And then get to this lift here. Now you'll be in the Forbidden Lands. If we open up our map, all we're going to do is go along the path here to the Grand Lift of Rolled. Be careful though, because along the way you will encounter a boss. Once again, you can run right past this boss, we don't have to defeat it. After going up the stairs and through the doors, take a right and there'll be a site of grace here. Rest at it and then the boss will disappear. Now you'll be at the Grand Lift of Rolled. So we'll go ahead and use the rolled medallion to access the new area of the game. The next thing we're going to need to do is acquire two halves of the secret medallion to get access to the west side of the mountaintops of the giants. So what we're going to do is travel all the way to this side of grace here. What you'll have to do is make your way through the castle and defeat the boss here. After defeating the boss, we'll carry on over here and then use the lift. The one half of the medallion will be located here. To acquire the second half of the secret medallion, we're going to start at this site of grace. We'll carry on up the hill. There will be a pot located at the top of the hill. Use your weapon and take a few swings at it. An NPC will appear. Go ahead and talk to him. After a bit of dialogue, he will give you the second half of the secret medallion. Now what we're going to do is head over to the Grand Lift of Rold. Now that we have the secret medallion, the lift will give us options. On controller, if you go left and right, you can either use the secret medallion or not use the secret medallion. So there's two different options for this lift now. We'll go ahead and use the secret medallion to get to the west side of the mountaintops of the giants. You should be able to run past all these enemies here. And if you take a right up the steps, there'll be a site of grace. If you go ahead and rest at it, all the enemies will disappear for you, making it a little bit easier. Now you're going to be in the Consecrated Snowfield. So the map to this area is located here. If you are having a hard time finding this location because you can't really see anything, use markers because it's going to help you a lot. I would also highly recommend getting access to this site of grace here, which is located right here on the map. This is because you'll need to fight two invaders, which are quite difficult. So we're going to head over here next. And right here on the map is where you're going to encounter those invaders. So be sure to defeat both of them. After defeating both of them, we'll head over to the blue marker right here on the map. Once you see the bears, take a left and you'll find a portal. We'll go ahead and use the portal next. After using the portal, take out your lantern and go through the cave. And now you'll be at Mohgwyn Palace, which is the location of the best rune farm in the game. As you can see down below there, that is the site of grace for that rune farm. So I hope this video is helpful for you guys. If it was, please be sure to hit that subscribe button down below to see more content just like this one.